Mark, bad day at the office really today, and I guess a sense of disappointment at full time.
Well, yeah, we had an opportunity today to obviously get in those automatic promotion spots. We haven't been able to do it. I thought we started brightly enough. Certainly the first 30 minutes, I was really pleased with how we approached the game, and we were causing them problems. And obviously, a real amount of control in terms of what we were doing. We were going a little bit more direct initially. I think that possibly surprised them, and then we were able to, obviously, once they thought that we were going more long, then we could start to play out a little bit. So that bounce that I talk about, I think it was there initially. But we just had the setback of the initial goal, and obviously we compounded that problem with conceding almost immediately after. So you're 2-0 down and you're scratching your head somewhat in terms of understanding how that's the case, given how well we started. But that was the reality. We had to do something about it. We found it very, very difficult against a good team. In fairness, Northampton, good, strong, physical team, got a lot of strength, power. At times that causes a problem. Certainly, at times in the second half when we needed still to keep our shape, still understand that even if you're trying to take the game to the opposition and get back on level terms, you've got to do it in a disciplined way. You just can't go gung-ho, and too many times we overcommitted in key areas of the field, and we were susceptible to breaks going the other way. So we've got to be better in that regard. That was a real poor display in terms of being able to understand that you can't lose that shape of your team, because you have to know where guys are when you get your head up and you're looking to move the ball quickly. If guys are out of position or you've overcommitted in too much in one area of the pitch, then you're susceptible going the other way in a different area, and that's what happened in that second half. I just felt too many occasions we needed to be a little bit stronger in terms of 1v1 situations. On a number of occasions they came out with the ball when it was a physical challenge, and we have to be better in those 1v1 situations, because then that nips things in the bud. Certainly on the halfway line, I think things develop too readily. We need to have the understanding and that physicality I'm talking about, of being able to knock people over, not cynically, but with challenges that in this day and age and the way the game's refereed, there won't be fouls, they'll be viewed as challenges, but it stops play and we can regroup. We're not really confident in that part of our game, so that needs to improve.
It seems almost as though the last few times we've played at home, it's been key periods that we've perhaps not managed as well as we could have, or perhaps lost a little bit of composure, which of course is obviously today. That 2-minute spell leaves us chasing the game, and the rest is history.
Well, yeah, we had good opportunities beforehand. Chappie's opportunity obviously is a really good one. We had a great move when maybe Banksy should have put Brad Halliday in the corner of the box. But those are decisions that players do on the pitch, and they make decisions because that's what they see or what they're aware of. So you can't criticise it. It's just decision making. Sometimes you'll get it right, hopefully most of the time, but when you don't get it right, then good opportunities or situations that need to be nipped in the bud, they start to develop into situations that allow the opposition to be encouraged and get shots off towards your goal. So it's still a learning process. We still need to understand what's required. We certainly need to sort our form out here. I think that's clearly becoming a concern for us. So it's undermining what we want to do, but we'll get it right. It's not a case of alarm bells ringing. We're in a good position still. We just got to make sure we get back on track quickly, like we did last time.
Attention obviously now turns to Tuesday night at Papa John's Trophy, and I guess with a long period after that game without a fixture, you're looking to respond in that game and obviously set us up for a decent run in December.
Yeah, well, I've said Papa John's is a competition we want to do well. We want to go as far as we can. We've got a difficult game in midweek once again, but we've got to bounce back quickly. We did do after a Harrogate game here. Had two great results, two great performances, so we need to start again. We don't want any kind of negativity to spill over from this game into the game that we have next. So I'll be looking to make sure that we're right in terms of our attitude to what we need to do.